I'm back for another video. If you saw the previous video, you saw my mango Foxy Fix, and I teased you with this right here. That video was just a little over 8 minutes, so I didn't want to make it too long of a video. So we are just going to get right into it. Yes, I have an addiction, and yes, I have a new notebook that arrived. I placed 2 more orders with Kelly in June. One is for this, and then one is for something other arriving, and that is it. I'm on a no-spend July, so unless it's a important household emergency or food or like a medical bill or, you know, normal utilities, no spend. So I'm glad these actually arrived. One's arriving at the beginning of July and one's arriving at the end of July. So that way at least it'll feel like, you know, I have something, you know, nice, some happy mail arriving. So we are going to open this up right here. And it arrived just before the rain was coming, which I was so thankful. This has been a crazy summer for us. We've had so much rain. The Arkansas River is the fullest it has ever been in the 10 years that I've lived here in Oklahoma. So here we are. Okay, so just like with all of Kelly's books, leather goods, it comes wrapped in a nice plastic bag, which I repurpose by taking to the grocery store and putting, like, you know, fruit and bananas and, you know, things like that in there. So I'm constantly not using bags and then throwing them away. So here we have, again, Kelly's card. Her information, again, is at the Foxy Fix. That's her Instagram. And if you have one of her notebooks and you take a photo and post it, she suggests these hashtags. Foxy Fix, hashtag Foxy Planner, hashtag Foxy Journal. That way she can see it, and if you click on any of those, you'll be one of the myriad of photos that are on Instagram of her notebooks. And also, if you use one of those hashtags, she'll see your photo. And on the back, it says, Foxy Fix. Hello, Foxy friend. Thank you for ordering from Foxy Fix. We are so grateful for your support. We want you to be 100% happy. If for any reason you are not, please message me right away. Have a great day. And Kelly is wonderful, and so is her husband, Jordan. They're so quick to get back with you if you have any issue. So we are taking off the cording. You know, I said the last time I was going to use it to make, you know, like a bookmark, but I've noticed I don't use the bookmarks that much. But if you wanted to find a repurpose for that, this would be perfect. Tie it to one of the strands, somewhere like the middle two, and then you'd have 2 bookmarks, one for one book and one for another. It's a perfect use because it's actually, if you look, it's the perfect length, because if you tied it in a knot, it'll hang down more than enough. So, sorry, I bumped the tripod, and I'm actually gonna slightly change the angle a little bit, so pardon the shaking. And I'm just doing this on my iPhone, nothing fancy. It's just a little $4 tripod and my iPhone. So let's unwrap the tissue paper. And okay, so the last one I got that I had shown you just in the last video, the mango, was a color I normally would never buy, and I really like the color. This is kind of becoming like my Buddhist spiritual notebook and class note, and it's serving a beautiful purpose. Now, this one, I went a little more out than, it's not the pink one, but it is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paradise color, which, wow, that is a beautiful color. Kind of like a dark robin egg blue. And you'll also notice that I got stitching on it. The only notebooks I ever have that have had stitching are the deluxe ones from Jennifer with the pockets. And I wanted to see if I liked how it looks on a notebook that doesn't have any pockets. So let's take a look. It's a beautiful, beautiful leather. It's this is an oak tan leather. It is not the bay leather. Isn't that a beautiful color? It's really deep and dark. Here is her, there we go, Foxy Fix. Of course, the strand is coming out of the back. And you can see I got something that I have never had on one of her notebooks, is I got a pen loop. And one of the reasons I got a pen loop is what I have been doing with all of my notebooks other than my Chic Sparrows is I've been taking one of those look term adhesives and adding it to a craft folder. And it works so well. And I like it because the pens that I love to use, other than my Coletto Lumio, is this, a beautiful Muji. This is the 0.38, but I've been using a 0.5 this month. And that pen loop is the perfect size. So let's open the notebook up. Wow. Now again, this is not a leather like the creme brulee. Hear that? It is, you can see, a much more structured, much firmer leather. Oops, sorry, let me get back on, there we go, in the screen, in the shot. This is a firmer leather, and it has to do with the dye. So here I got 4 strands. There's one, there's the second, third, and the fourth. I noticed the last time that I had mentioned the strands here, it sounded like I was counting one of my little Suzuki flute students off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyways, I digress. So look at that beautiful color and the beautiful contrary white stitching and the pen loop. And this will be the test. My favorite Muji pen. Oh, look at that. It fits perfectly. Wow, that is wonderful. I've never had one of Kelly's pen loops before. So I just wanted to kind of see what they were like. And it's a black leather. And it kind of feels like the Wanderlust leather. I can't talk today. Leather. Because it kind of feels like my creme brulee notebook. It's a softer leather that looks like it will do a little bit of stretching over time like leather does. But, I mean, you can see it's holding that Muji pen. Sorry for the shaking. YouTube will now tell me that there's motion on my camera. But look at that. It's not moving at all. It's perfect for that size of a pen, or if you have a ballpoint pen, or if you like to use pencil. I think a pencil. Let's see. Let me grab a pencil. Yeah, I'll grab this one because it's a beautiful color. This is the, if you can see, let's, Listing Like a Boss. It's from the Lister's Got a List. Yeah, pencil, it doesn't really do much sliding around. So there's the Lister's Got a List pencil, and here's a Ticonderoga. Ticonderoga pencils tend to be a little bit on the thinner side, so that does slip through. But a thicker pencil like that is nice. So that's just what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you this beautiful blue notebook that Kelly made. It's so beautiful. Let's put this like that. So there you go. This is one of 2 notebooks I have coming from Kelly this month at the Foxy Fix. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the description box below. I will leave all of her Instagram information, and I'll even leave her Etsy store information. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful 4th of July holiday. Bye-bye.